No, we gotta stop.
Welcome to Artists in the City, where you meet the newest and hottest artists in New York City. Oh my God. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm here. I'm out of control right now. We have Roey and Aldo as a guest.
Yo,
what's up?
Hi.
I'm Aldo. Sorry, I forgot which one I was.
I'm Roey.
Which one are you?
I'm Roey for sure.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm Aldo. Yeah. Okay. We're introduced. What's going on? How are you, Minji?
So what, this art podcast?
It is an art podcast. Roey, could you introduce yourself to our listeners?
Hello,
please?
I'm Roey Rozen. I'm a New York City comedian. I'm very famous. I run a show with Sienna Hubert Ross. Don't take the shades off.
Who is?
Yes, who has a podcast with Vinny from the Jersey Shore. So I'm 2 degrees from the Jersey Shore.
And I'm Aldo Campana. I'm a comedian in New York City, originally from Arizona. And you may know me for being the friend with the guy who knows the girl who runs the podcast with the guy from Jersey Shore.
Vinny, yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you for coming on to this podcast.
Yes, we're very happy to be here.
Yes.
Yes.
I invited you because I like you guys.
Oh,
So-
thank you.
Just 'cause we're talking about art, I don't know. We were talking about K-pop before the mics were on, and I do want to talk about K-pop a little bit because I think it's a horrible genre.
What?
I think it's a terrible genre of music.
I like where this is going. Honestly,
I love being attacked, so go ahead.
No, I'm not attacking you. It's just my opinion. I just think that like it's
What turns
it's
you off?
Well, do you know the hit?
Yeah,
Like
sure,
how
what turns
do
you
you know
off?
how K-pop like works? It's like these people are like scouted as babies by
Oh.
corporations, and then the corporations.
Yeah, you actually know what you're talking about.
Yeah, these corporations like raise these people to become like super freak Michael Jackson dancers. And then they kind of like, they don't choose their own vibe. The company is like, you're going to be a metal band. You're going to be rap. You're going to be this. You're going to be that. I think there's absolutely zero soul involved in K-pop and J-pop. And I don't think that anyone could prove me otherwise. I just don't. I don't think. It's funny. There's no soul in the country. With the capital is named Seoul.
Yeah. I mean, like it's very much like
No
mass
soul in
produced
Seoul.
and like very similar to one another. I
Yeah,
get it.
it's
they
crazy.
go through very training systems.
It's crazy. I
That's,
believe
like,
that
really
art
brutal.
should come from a position of
from
liberty.
losers that live with their girlfriend who pay
Yeah.
rent. That's
Yeah.
where real art comes
Yeah,
from.
That's
where
where
real art
American
comes
art
from.
is coming from.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's for sure because just most Americans are fucking like renting or like living in their parents' house. I think right now.
Well, that's what you're. Is that what you're doing on stage?
What? No, that's
No.
not what I'm talking about on stage. No, I'm just being silly.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think that art should come from a position of like, this is what I want to do. This is what I think I should do. You know what I mean? So it's like crazy. Like you're an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Like you do all sorts of crazy shit, right?
I guess.
Yeah,
I do.
like okay, I've heard that. Is this true? Is this true that you jizz paint? Is that true? I've heard that you jizz paint.
Sometimes I put cum on my.
Wait,
art.
you just gave me a pair of pants.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
didn't
no, no.
jizz pants. Those are regular
No,
pants, right?
yeah. There's no cum on it.
Oh, okay.
There is no cum on it.
no come on it now, if you know what I'm saying.
Not yet.
Later
Yeah.
on, you can add more to it, but yeah, like
But
that was.
so what? Can you explain to me like what's that process?
Yeah. I'm curious about that.
So there are like canvases that's like next to my bed
Mhm.
sometimes,
Mhm.
and when cum is available,
I'm
I
sorry.
would bring a canvas and like just slap it.
So
slap it?
I'll slap on it.
like
And
so
that's like abstract work.
so you'll take the cum like off your belly and you'll just like
Yes.
like a Pollock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a policy.
Do you
Yeah,
like
like a
sell these,
pilot.
or are these like a passion project? Because I'll buy one.
Would you?
No.
He doesn't. Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
I definitely.
I mean, sometimes I would like, ask guys to come on canvas.
And they're
And
they're
they
into
don't do
that.
it. They're
They're
don't
not
do
into
it.
it.
Some people don't.
So what? So
But like it leaves some sort of mark.
but like where
that-
did you get the idea to do this?
Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol
Andy
used to jizz
Warhol did
paint.
that. Yeah. I went to Brooklyn Museum one time, and then Andy Warhol had like a canvas only with cum, and then it's titled cum.
And then you were like, I should do this except all the time.
No, I mean like it's like inspiring.
Yeah, no,
I don't
yeah.
do it all the time.
So,
but
so
not,
why?
all, not all my canvas
'cause
painting.
I'm really interested in that. Why do you think it's inspiring?
Oh, because it was very bold. Like no one would have done that.
Bold, like bold.
Bold.
Oh,
bold.
okay. Because I was
It's
like, I think
very-
he has hair.
Like it's very strong move.
Okay. Like
It's a
to-
strong.
you just like it because it's like so abstract, essentially.
Yeah.
But have you ever
No,
considered
I
like
never
piss or
thought
shit
that,
paintings?
Yeah, I never thought of that, and then Andy Warhol did it, and I'm like, I want to try that too. I tried it with like period blood.
Period blood?
Shit.
Period
Oh my
blood.
god! I want to know if
Were you
Yeah.
just like
stuff.
squatting over, dripping on canvas?
No, actually, like
or would you just like throw the tampon and let it stick?
that could too. But like we have this thing called cup, like a period cup.
Yeah.
So I would collect the period blood and then
Like drizzle
Like
it.
rainwater.
Drizzle it.
Oh
like,
wow.
like chocolate syrup on a brownie. You would just like.
Yeah. That's a good analogy.
Crazy question. Does your art make mold?
Her art makes art. That's
I don't
crazy.
I feel like you have
so.
to laminate that.
I'm pretty sure something goes against building
Yo,
policy.
her
There's
art
something
makes life.
there.
Wait, what'd you say?
I'm pretty sure something there goes against building policy. There's something there.
Building policy
Yeah, whatever rules they have for the apartments, you're breaking them.
in my apartment. In my apartment, I'm not burning anything.
They're going to keep your security deposit
That's for sure. Yeah, I'll agree with that.
if you keep collecting cum.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how because when you said you paint it with the cum, you weren't like, yeah, I dap it on. You did this motion. I'm sure the success rate is not 100%.
Yeah, yo, getting jizz on the wall. But maybe it's a big canvas. Maybe she does it from up close. You don't know the process.
I
But
mean-
I'm really fascinated with this. So I'm really think this is interesting.
Do you mind that we're asking about this?
Yeah,
'Cause
please.
Yo,
Okay.
so there has to be something more because I see art all the time, and I see art that inspires me all the time. Like I'll watch like a cartoon or something that I think is really awesome and inspires me, but that doesn't make me go, oh, I want to go and make that. Like some things I watch and it calls to me, and I'm like, oh, I should make something like that. But it's like, why do you think that specifically?
Because it was so easy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's like it's not a lot of work.
It's free?
It's like it's free. I mean, you gotta pay for the canvas, and then you get the work of Andy Warhol is that canvas and just G's. He didn't add anything to that.
Are
like
there like any
so
interviews
easy.
of him talking about that you watched, or
Was
you
it-
just saw it and you were like, yes?
Also, was it all his jizz?
I don't think it was his jizz.
No, he's gay.
Oh, he was
like-
gay?
He's gay.
He's
Okay.
very secret about his own sexuality. Like, I don't know. There's like a Netflix documentary.
That seems like a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
There's a documentary called Andy Warhol Diary, and it explains a lot about his sexuality.
Okay.
And I
What?
love that.
Well, yeah. What inspires you about sexuality? I'm not very inspired by sexuality. I have very, very, very few sex jokes. I don't even know if I've ever done.
You
one
have a
on
joke
stage.
about like raping an altar boy.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't do it in the joke. Another man.
I shouldn't have brought this up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
I'm-
and it's also not. It's
That's out of
I have a
context.
molestation joke.
Roey, do the joke.
I'm not gonna do
do the
my
joke.
fucking-
Yeah, right, do the
molestation
joke.
joke.
Do it right. Do the joke.
No, that's not. Come to a show, pay to see me, and then I'll do my act.
Wow. Yeah, I love this.
Yes.
Yeah,
but,
you changed
love
with
this
those
attitude.
sunglasses.
Yeah.
I love this.
But I personally I've never even written a sex joke, so I'm so curious to hear why.
I like talking about it. It's the weirdest thing.
Sex? I mean, it feels good.
Yeah, it feels amazing to be talking about
Even to be talking about it on stage. Yo,
it. I feel like it's like kind of
you just want to get up in front of a room and be like,
degrade.
just so you know, everyone, I fuck.
yes. I feel so. I like how I'm like kind of like ruining myself.
You're ruining yourself?
You know,
How are you ruining
Like you
yourself?
like
This is
throwing it out
very
there or
interesting.
what?
like
You feel like you're exposing yourself? Well, not literally.
So in a
Well,
way,
also literally.
I have this like background in like Colombia. I worked at the UN. I am taking this trajectory that people don't expect me to talk about sex. I feel.
Oh, so you're okay. So you're like a high society like professional, and now you're like, nah, I fucking love jizz, bitch.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
love
gonna.
talking about dicks and vaginas.
See, that's very interesting because so what did you just feel restricted by that that world?
So it's like you were censored, so now you're like so excited to break out of it.
Yeah, I like not being censored.
What was it like working for the UN?
Mm.
I bet if you were in the UN, the Ukraine war would not have happened.
No, I don't think that's the case.
I feel you just needed to suck the right dick.
How much I did not like about working at the UN, as in I felt so not powerful.
Mm-hmm.
As in like I wanted to work at a space where I could actually make impact. That it's therefore I went to the UN, and only to realize I cannot make any impact at the UN while working there.
What like role did you have? Because you can say work in the UN, but that can mean a lot of things. Like
I worked in the communications department, so that's like running campaigns, like online content. I would write tweets for Secretary General.
That sounds terrible. I would kill myself. This sounds horrible. What a terrible job.
I mean, it actually is.
The UN sucks. The UN sucks. How many genocides are they going to witness before they fucking... People realize that they're useless and gay,
I
but not
mean,
like the cool gay where you
there are-
like the same kind of sex as you, but like the bad gay, like the Xbox Live gay.
But there are roles that the UN plays, as in the sense that when the genocide happened, the UN would bring...
The UN goes, hey, that's a genocide.
Yeah.
Sometimes if they feel like it.
Sometimes that's important to actually decided by the higher some sort of authority to define that this is something terrible that's happening.
Let me put the
It's the
pieces
same-
together. Wait, let me put the pieces together. You like the UN, you just hated working there, and you felt powerless. And now you use jizz art to feel powerful?
Yes.
Okay. That's a good story.
that is actually pretty badass.
That's a good story,
That's
yeah.
dope. That's dope.
So wait, so I'm seeing this pattern, okay, where you like power. What do you like about power? I hate power. I don't want to control people. That's crazy.
You don't want to make impact in the world? I thought that's what you aspire to
I mean, I
do.
feel like power and impact are two very different things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because power, I mean, there's so many different kinds of power.
Yeah, like there's a powerful cum shot, and then there's the impact of it hitting the canvas.
Yeah,
you know,
those
like
are
it's very
two-
different things.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to clarify.
So what kind of power you want to make a difference in the world? Like you want the power to what do you want the power to do?
I want the power to do everything that I want to do.
Ooh.
What's a big bucket list thing for you?
I want to make a movie,
Do you want to make a movie about? Do you have
like
like
a series, like a
ser-
web series.
a web series?
Not like a web series, drop web, just series. I would love to direct a series.
Like 45-minute episodes, full
Like-
length series, or
20-minute, 5 episodes each, 3 seasons.
On a balcony in Brooklyn, New York. Follow our protagonist, Minji Park, as she gets cummed in and squats over a canvas.
I love how she's Minji Park.
It's just
it's not
I
you.
really love
It's
that.
based on a
You're-
true story.
it's just CSI, but all the crime scenes are cum. That's how it's solved.
Yeah.
Everything
No,
is
it's
solved
gonna
with
be
cum.
techie rom-com.
A techie?
A
Oh, you
techie
wanna-
rom-com.
okay.
I want to write.
Like
I want to
Friends?
write and direct a
Oh,
rom-com.
tacky?
Not like tacky, but
Or techie,
I want it to be-
like they're Apple employees.
I
and
want
they're-
it to be like a La La Land, but New York,
Okay, so you want to rip off.
like a creative scenes in New York.
You want to isn't that The Heights? Isn't that what's his name? The Hamilton guy?
I haven't watched enough TV.
Who was Hamilton?
No, the Hamilton, the guy that wrote Hamilton. Alexander Hamilton. What the fuck is that guy's name? Lin-Manuel Miranda? Yeah, that guy. He made that.
I don't know,
Except it's with Dominicans. Who?
but yes,
So why do you want to make a movie?
Isn't
that so hard?
it just sounds like something that I would utilize what I know.
You just want to do stuff?
I do. I like doing this podcast because I would bring in people from different genres of art format.
What else have you had on?
Yeah,
Dancers.
Dancers. I don't like dance.
painters.
I think that dance is mid. I think that dance is a mid. I think that
That
dance
is
is fine.
that is not true.
Roey just
That's
sits
a
here and
lie.
waits till he hears something he doesn't like, and he's like, "I don't like that."
Yeah, no, I
don't
don't.
like
but
bananas.
no,
I
my
don't like
girlfriend's a
dances.
dancer. That stuff. It's it's just all. It's like, wow, dude. That was so fucking cool. What the fuck? Think of an idea.
Minji, defend dance. You can't. You're just gonna sit there.
I
and
know,
That was
defend
pretty
dancer.
good though. That was
It's not
pretty good,
personal.
though.
Yeah, I'm serious. It's why bother dancing? Think of an idea. Go think about, because if you're dancing,
Minji, don't stand for this,
actually,
bro.
stop. Don't dance is actually an idea, but you would want to express certain ideas through dancing.
What Minji is saying is there's certain things that you can dance but can't say.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, I think
Something
that's
can
so
be-
wrong.
Something
Dancers
can
are
be conveyed more inverbally.
No, I think that very few people can actually get emotion from dance because it's like a dance choreographer will sit down and write a dance.
Dude, you haven't been. You see a good guy doing like a break dance, and the crowd goes wild. That evokes emotion.
No, okay, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I just think it's a low level art form. It's like a low vibration art form. Dude, yo, it's just fucking. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's like cool and good.
Do you think
And it's good for you to do. It's good for you to do.
Do you think stand up is higher form of art though?
I would say yes, but I'm biased.
I would say most of it is fucking slop. But
Now we got a fucking conflict.
I think
Here
that
we go.
most of stand up is garbage, and then very few people actually use stand up as like an actual art form. And the ones that do are fucking really good.
I mean, I don't know if it's a numbers game, but if I had to guess, it's probably easier to be a dancer than a stand-up. Is that bold?
Being a dancer is
I
crazy.
don't-
You have to get
That's-
molested
yeah, that's-
so many times.
like to be a really good dancer
It'd be
is
like
so
a
hard.
gymnast, and like it's insane.
Yeah, but think of
It's
how many
impossible.
elite stand-ups there are.
But like, how many elite dancers there are?
I don't know. Do you think the average person can name more dancers or comedians?
The real question is it easier for a comedian to become a dancer?
No, it doesn't
or a dancer
matter
to become a comedian?
No. These are
I can
these are
boogie.
terrible metrics. You guys are using bad metrics because it doesn't matter the numbers, or it doesn't matter which one's harder, which one's
mine was a good
easier.
metric. Mine was a good metric.
I think that you can't even because like dance. What do you call the choreographer? The dance choreographers will be like, I'm going to write a dance that will convey the anguish of my heart in the face of this genocide. And then it's like a bunch of people wearing all black on stage, and they're like, and then the people in the audience are like, the people in the audience are watching this, and they're like, I don't feel anguish at all.
I hate that
I don't feel anguish.
I hate that you're actually making this idea so right.
The
but
only
like,
way
it's
you
so
can-
not true though. It's
Like, I guess you can like.
but you can like through choreography you can like bring a lot of like dancers together, and then you're basically enhancing the music that you're playing.
I so disagree. I think that dancing is something that you should do when you're happy, or if you're trying to like summon some sort of god in a ritual.
Guess
And
what?
that's it.
I actually became a better dancer after starting stand up, because dancing is also about like grabbing people's attention and like being on stage and like telling you some sort of stories that you want to tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then that's the same as stand up, and that is an art form.
I think that in dancing, it is so hard to tell a story that
Because
I don't
as you said, like the other some stand-ups are like snobs, like not
Or
that's
slop.
right, slobs, and then maybe the dances that you have seen are slops.
No,
There
I used
are
to be
really
super
great
into dance.
pieces of
I know
dances.
all about the Jabberwockies.
What is
I
that?
know all. You don't know about the Jabberwockies?
Minji, are you
and you're
serious
a fucking
right now?
dancer?
No, I don't know.
What the fuck? They're like the best. They're fucking sick as fuck. They all wear masks. They all wear like white masks,
Oh,
so you
is it
can't tell
similar
who's
to
who.
the Weekend?
It's kind of like the Blue Man
Golden
Group, but for
Gloves.
dancing.
Yeah, they're like,
That is
yo,
cool. I like them.
yo, put on
pull-
Robot
pull- pull-
Remains.
Yeah.
Look at Mario Lopez. No, put on Robot Remains. Well,
God damn it, which one?
Robot Remains.
All right.
Or at the NBA Finals, they crushed that.
NBA Finals with Shaq,
Yeah.
Hey,
all time moment.
Yeah, the Jabberwockies brought
I
up
don't
Shaq.
have to watch it right now.
Just
Yo,
roll with
So
it.
they all have masks, and they're fucking just cool ass guys.
It's not about the individual.
It's not about the individual, it's about the group, okay? But this isn't like the thing is that you could watch something like this and it's not like, whoa, what a crazy narrative. It's more like, wow, that was really fucking sick. It's like watching someone skateboard. It's like, whoa, dude, that was awesome. How did you do that? But it's never like, oh my God, that dance was so powerful. It transformed me. It changed the way that I think. I think that you can learn a lot from being a dancer. Like, I think it's a cool thing to be. Like, I don't even think it's bad. I just think it's fucking
Lower format of art.
lower form
That's
of
still
storytelling.
not after
It's like
everything
kabuki
that you
theater.
said.
Look at it. They look at the masks
Yo,
and
like,
everything.
After everything you said, this is the lower form of art. That is very disrespectful in a way.
To all dancers,
Like, all the
good.
thing-
They can all suck me.
Yeah.
Every dancer can suck
but
me.
Midge, you have to
Yeah.
defend it. You can't just. You have to like.
No, it's very.
You have to come at him with facts and logic. You have to logically.
I am currently speaking like Biden. How sorry.
You can't let the
But, like,
Jabberwockies
it's
do the
a
talking
lie.
for you.
It's not
a lie. It's
it's
just a
not-
different opinion.
But he said that so many times.
There's a reason why
But,
I
like,
go
it's
and I
not-
watch stand-up
I'm not
comedy
saying
every
that
day
it's
instead
not
of
a lie.
dance.
But it's just so. I would say like agree to disagree.
But look, these guys are awesome. You see, the Jabberwockies, we're watching them right now. They're awesome. This is great. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying dance is bad, but it's like, it's like, holy shit, you can spin on your head. However, I feel like if you spin on your head, like if you can do stuff like that, I feel like that's like,
Yeah, that's
super
skill.
awesome.
That's skill sets, and like that takes a lot of hours to master.
Meditative. And
and
it's
that's
very
the same
hard.
for stand-up too.
I think that dancing is super good for you as well. Like, I don't even think that
no,
dance is bad.
I think it's really bad for
How do you feel about
both,
dance, Aldo?
Wait, what were we, if it's good? Dude, I zoned, bro, I was letting you go, bro. You were getting really passionate about the dance.
Look, they turn themselves into a robot. They turn themselves into a giant robot.
I was waiting for
fire.
the next art. No,
yeah, at this point, you think that it's a good art.
No, it's just cool. It's just like skateboarding. It's like skateboarding isn't a good art. It's sick. Well, skateboarding is debatably a good art, actually, because skateboarding, but dance, it's fun. It's just fine. It's like, wow. You can do a
Anyways.
double
I feel like you didn't. You got to give Minji a more rebuttal time. Minji, I really want to hear Minji try to save dance.
Lay the
right
case
now.
out, Minji.
Because right now we're the two neutrals. And right now dance is whack.
You have a jury right here.
How do I mean, dancing is so.
You want to express it through
There
dance?
was-
How you feel about
There was
dance?
like once someone, a dancer, who told me that like dancing is a boat and music is water. So you're basically like, like sailing through the water when you're dancing.
You're dancing your way
It's
to a losing
basically-
argument right now.
That's right.
You either gotta express yourself through dance. You
Yo,
gotta give
listen.
the case for dance through
Yo.
dance.
I just don't know why I have to be in a debate. I don't care.
Write a book.
I don't care, you guys, if you guys
Change
think about
someone's
dancing or
mind.
not. I don't
Change the
really
way
want
someone
to.
thinks
Answer my
and
question
It's
directly.
like,
This is a
why
yes or
do
no.
I have to do this?
Minji, yes or no question.
Am
No,
I
use your
the
cum on the
host
shirt.
of this podcast?
Use your cum on the shirt.
Oh my God.
There's
Jesus
no cum on
Christ.
my shirt.
I'm defending Minji now. Yo, no, Minji doesn't need to argue. I just
I'm
have,
like
I have
not an
my own strong
arguing
opinions.
person.
No, yeah, you don't have to argue at all. And
I am a very peaceful person. I work at
respect
the
your
United
opinion.
Nations.
Did you order the code red?
Yo, so let's refocus. Yo, I just think it's super cool to make like an art form where it's like you go and you change someone's mind. Like,
Yes.
yo, when I watched Dave Chappelle do his SNL monologue and he talked about like the Jews having power, I was like, I need to reflect. As a Jewish man, I was like, I need to reflect for a minute here. Because he fucking got in my head and he made me see what he saw. And that's so cool. Meanwhile, my act is literally, I have a pee-pee the poo-poo off my bum-bum. Meanwhile, yeah, I'm like, go and change someone's soul. And then I get on stage and I'm like, I'm going to pee-pee the poo-poo off my own bum-bum.
But stand-up is also about like sharing some sort of ideas that you have. So it makes sense. I agree. And then that's why I love stand-up too.
But
How long have you
also-
been doing stand-up, Benji? How long have you been doing stand-up?
A little over a year.
Little over. Wait, you said you did it in Korea too, right?
I did it in Korea as well, in Korean language.
Is Korea comedy like how are the people there?
What do you mean, like as an audience?
Like are the audiences good in Korea?
They are very like receptive and open-minded. A lot of Korean comics are not funny. So
Really?
yeah, because like stand-up genre itself is so new in Korea.
It's also
Like,
probably
everyone
very
is like a pioneer.
corporatized. It's probably very corporatized and it's probably like...
No. It's not like K-pop right now.
It's
Oh,
It's, like,
really?
it's
It's
very
not big
indie.
enough for
yeah,
that?
the corporatizing is K-pop, but like for stand-up comedy, I think it's a
Wow.
lot more like so new. Everyone becomes a pioneer currently.
It'd be
Wow.
hilarious if it picks up and like they start to corporatize it. Like they pick kids at a young age. You're gonna be a stand-up.
Yeah, y'all opened up
Is
all the
it-
clubs and shit, and then just like some 18-year-old takes all your jobs.
I mean,
Yeah.
isn't that happening? I mean, aren't you super young, Aldo?
I am 20, yes.
When did you start comedy?
I started when I was 17, about to turn 18. I was like a
That's
week and a half.
corporatized comedian then.
No, I
he's
was in
not-
Arizona.
he's
What
in Arizona.
corporation? Dude, are you kidding? Like,
Lizard Incorporated.
Arizona iced tea.
yeah, dude, that's from New York, actually. I looked that
really?
up. Yeah, Arizona Iced Tea is from New York. We don't even own that.
What a brilliant marketing.
I signed up for my first open mic in algebra.
Really?
Yeah, it was
That's
during
so cute.
It was my noon algebra class. I signed up and then I didn't like do any of my work. I started writing the set there because I hadn't written one yet.
That
Yeah,
is
so
so
what-
cute.
yeah, so
what was
what-
the set about?
Well, wait, I wanted to ask, like, what?
Dude, this is Minji. Yeah, this is so funny.
I'm sorry,
I have
I'm
watched
so
Minji
inspired
lose
by your
her
story.
pod.
I got 2 mics for
That's
this.
gonna be really
But
bad.
Roy,
for the
what were you
audio
gonna
feed.
ask?
That's really bad for the audio. I was just gonna ask you, man. Like, what made you what made you pick up a microphone?
Yeah, you know what's funny? I actually have an exact story. So I was always into stand-up, and like the first time I watched stand-up, my parents had like the little TVs on the back of the car head, and I found a George Lopez CD, and I watched that. So it was always in the back of my mind. And then I got a job at Walmart across the street from my school, and the first day, the lady was like, her name was Cynthia. I still remember her, and she was like, yeah, so like, what do you guys want to do like besides Walmart? Like, it was a group of us. She's like, what do you guys want to do? What are your dreams? And some lady, and like all the answers were sad as fuck because it's Walmart employees. Where she's like, I just hope my kid makes it through the winter. And it's like, they're just like, I got to get out of my parents' house. I'm 35 and my dad's about to die. Like, they were not good answers.
I need medicine.
Yeah, and then I was like, I was the only person that was like young enough to have hope. So I was like, yeah, I think like I want to try stand up one day. Like, I thought that'd be really cool. And my manager went, well, I guess we all have our little dreams. And her name's Cynthia, and she's worked there for 40 fucking years.
Damn.
And I still think about her. She works at the Walmart.
Damn.
She works at the neighborhood Walmart across the street from Sunny Slope High School.
And now look at you
If
now,
you
man.
see her,
Dox that bitch.
Now you're in
I
New
wasn't-
York City.
I wasn't even looking at the camera. These sunglasses are dark. I was looking at the fucking speaker. Cynthia, across the street from Sunny Slope High School in Phoenix, Arizona. If you see her, tell her that Aldo says to suck my dick. I no call, no showed, and that's how I quit that job.
Wow.
What's up, Cynthia?
Anyways, I've never told I've told people that like a long time ago, but that was been. I'm sorry. So what got you into stand up, Roey Rozen?
Honestly, in the pandemic, I'm 3 years in as well. I'm 26,
I'm not 3 years in.
and I'm just like 3 years in, like this month. I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Congrats.
Or last month maybe. But basically, I was at home in New Jersey in the suburbs. I didn't have a car. I was stuck inside of my house, and I was just watching like Rogan, and I was watching like all these people like go on these adventures, like, and just have these crazy lives and all these crazy friends and crazy stories. And I was like, damn, I really, I wish that I didn't fucking hate my life. I want a cool life. And then actually, I didn't think of comedy. Basically, this guy, Jimbo, who worked at this place, Raw Roots Cafe. It's the place I would hang out in the pandemic. It was, it's like a barefoot hippie like cafe. Where
Makes
like,
sense.
Yeah,
Very fitting.
Yeah, and yeah, they were like, "Fuck your virus, we're gonna fucking all hang out," and it was the best. But there was an open mic night, and he was like, "Oh, I always want to do stand up, but I'm too scared like to do it." And I said, "If I do it, you have to do it." And we were like, "Deal." And I went up before him, and he never followed me. And I
didn't go
How
up?
did you
No,
go?
he didn't.
How did you do it? How did you do?
I mean, like it was fine. You know what I mean? Like
It was the first open mic.
It was the first open mic, but I spoke from my heart and I spoke honestly, and it felt really good. And I did make some people laugh, and I made people think a lot as well, which was felt very.
Yeah, they were
cool.
thinking like, yo, that didn't make any sense.
No, I
they
was
were
talking.
thinking, who the fuck is this idiot?
No, I was like talking about my experience on Adderall, and I didn't like have any material written, and I wasn't being very silly, but
but
like,
you were on
I was-
Adderall, thankfully.
Yeah, I was on Adderall, so I was
There's
hilarious.
But you were medically prescribed Adderall. It
Yeah, I was
wasn't as though-
medically.
right.
I was on Adderall for a very long time, and but yeah. So I did it twice, and then me and my parents got into a big fight. I got kicked out of my parents' house, and then I came to New York, and I was like, well, I do not know what to do at all. So I just went to open mics like every single day, and I did it for years.
Bro, you buried the lead. What was the fight? What was the fight between the parents?
No, I'm not going to talk about. No, that's like some. Yeah, there's one thing I'm not going to talk about. It's my fight with my parents. They're great people.
At first, I'm sure. The first time I saw you was at Tiny Cupboard, the little room.
Yeah, the little room. That's where I
Yeah.
learned how to do comedy. It's
Yeah.
the worst room in the world. It's the worst room in the fucking world.
It
the
was
Tiny Cupboard Blue
I
Room.
think that was my second ever open mic.
Really?
Or third. And then I saw you there at that open mic.
Oh my god, what
I
was
went-
I? Do you remember what I was talking about?
The Elvis.
Oh, the Elvis thing. Yes.
I was
Wow.
really.
Yeah.
I was
Damn, that's the
actually-
first time she met you. You're still running that bit in that
Yeah.
same room.
That
Yeah.
was really funny bit.
Yeah.
But like the way you say that was kind of really funny because you were actually doing Elvis impression while telling this joke about Elvis impression.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'm like, that's generational curse.
yes, it is. Well, I don't think of it as a curse.
I'm not
my
saying
dad
it's a
would
curse, but
disagree.
a
My dad would
generational-
disagree.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, he was an Elvis impersonator. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but he was an Elvis impersonator.
And he also sold nuts, but I'm not going to get too much into that either.
Yeah, well, yes, he did have a nut business. My father, he did. It was crazy. Your dad's nut business is like it. I know this is like really like AO pause, but
What's a AO pause?
in New York, if you say something gay, then people will go, "Hey, yo," or they'll go, "Pause."
Oh, so that's gay?
No, you know what, bro? I'm sick of this. This is one of those things that New Yorkers do where they'll like bring up something that everyone does and be like, in New York, we say pause.
It started.
We
it
say pause
started,
too, bro.
It started in New York. It's been in New York forever, and then it spread
Bro.
to the rest of the world via TikTok.
I had a guy tell me that fucking bacon, egg, and cheese was a New York sandwich.
I mean,
That is
Isn't it?
not.
traditionally, yes.
Is
Wow,
it?
there we go.
I think
like
it is.
actually-
Conflict.
It doesn't
Yeah.
mean that you can't have it like everywhere else in the country, but it's like an integral part of New York life. And the reason it's an integral part of New York life is because formerly, not now, not in the new Brooklyn, but in the old Brooklyn, you'd be able to go to the store and you get a bacon, egg, and cheese for $3. So it was basically the entire working class of New York City was built off of bacon, egg, and cheeses. It was what they would eat every single day. And it's an integral part of our culture, actually.
Okay.
You wouldn't understand it, you fucking desert scumbag.
Dude,
You
bro.
cactus fucking bitch.
Were you always good at like explaining things?
Explaining things?
Yeah.
I
Or
was
like
the captain
asserting
of
your
my debate
ideas?
team.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Since you're like high school, middle school.
Minji felt the wrath earlier.
Yeah, you felt the wrath.
Yeah, I saw him.
I unloaded upon you.
I'm not a debate
I
person.
unloaded upon all of your canvas.
Anyways, we're talking about your dad, and this is very Ayo pause, but
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's very AO pause, but his nuts were delicious. It was very good.
I'm sure.
Yeah. Any more questions?
No.
Oh really? Not about my dad, just in general. About comedy, about let's really cook.
Yeah. I
Dude,
mean,
best kind of nut.
The
Of
best
all
kinda-
best nuts. Top 3 nuts.
top 3 nuts.
Oh, I like almonds, but I like them coated. I like them coated almonds, and I like honey roasted almonds.
All right.
Honey roasted is awesome.
I don't think there
Pistachios
are
up there?
so many.
Pistachio.
Pecan.
Yo, Psy had a pistachio commercial in the Super Bowl, and that's why I ate him for the first time. So you can
Psy?
thank him.
Psy,
Yo.
as in the Korean guy?
Yeah.
Oh, Gangnam Style.
He was sponsored by pistachios, and I was 10 years old, and I saw him hit a Gangnam Style. Made my mom buy those 1 week later.
That
I was
is
like, no
so cute.
fucking way.
That was so cool.
I mean, dude, whenever I hear you speaking, Aldo, I just think about my little brother.
Well, that feels oddly degrading and
It
insulting.
really, it's not degrading. It's so cute.
Do I sound like dumb?
No, you just.
Do I have childlike wonder?
No.
That- yes.
It's just
I do-
adorable.
do I
have a childlike wonder.
I'm just saying it's a little. Am I being a pedophile right now?
Wait, are you being a pedophile? I didn't even think that was on the
you
table.
brought this tension in
Yeah,
out
you
of
really brought
nowhere.
this tension out of nowhere.
My little
I don't
brother
know.
is very
I hope
cute.
not.
He is in the military of South Korea.
He's in the military.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he is.
Yo, isn't it mandatory in South Korea?
It is mandatory.
Only for men.
Mm.
We got
This is what
that
this is
shit.
what the Korean military goes. It goes on the North Korean border, and they go like this.
Yeah, dead ass.
I mean, the North Korea is basically like sending away poop balloons to the border. You guys
That's
know about
pretty
this?
awesome, though.
Wait, poop balloons?
Yeah, they just like poop.
Yeah,
they
it's
sail,
awesome.
They sail
It's
down
so
the poop
petty.
to
It's
the
so
South
petty. It's
Korean
awesome.
border.
I wish
North
I could do that
Koreans?
to my enemies.
Yeah, the North Koreans are doing that.
They're putting poop on South Korea?
Yeah.
Damn, y'all are getting shit on by North Korea? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
In balloons.
With balloons.
Yeah,
and,
with
and
balloons.
my brother is there.
I like
Really?
that balloons
Yeah.
are the preferred Asian method of attack.
Yo, you know what you guys should get? Those little monkeys that fucking... You ever play Balloon Tower Defense, yo? Yeah, you got to get the super monkey,
you gotta
bro.
Get the super monkey. Yeah, he'll clear your shit out real quick.
Yeah, bro.
So stupid. Super monkey.
y'all didn't play... You know what? I was fucking nasty. at
Yo, we
Balloon
need
Tower
to we
Defense.
need to get you a job as a general in the Korean military.
Yo.
Yeah,
There's
they'll love
one
you.
20-year-old Mexican that can save your country.
Is it more or less respectful if it's human shit?
What?
Is it more or less respectful if it's human shit?
It's obviously it's human shit.
It should be.
But is that out of
Oh.
respect or more disrespect? Like, wouldn't it be?
Like, what are you saying
I
is
think
worse?
it's more
Yeah, I'm saying like, what would be worse?
What would be more respectful, horse shit or human shit?
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's?
I would rather...
Are
honestly,
they showing respect by?
I'd rather get dumbed on by horse shit than human shit, honestly.
Yeah, I think me too.
Honestly.
I would love to rub and cover my body in human shit.
Why?
I knew you were just going to pick the
I mean, 'cause
unpopular
it's
answer.
Like, it's the great thing.
You know what you should
But
do,
like, if you
Minji?
put like
But there's only
horse
like
shit,
10 North Koreans that
honestly,
can shit.
I think horse shit
There's
is
only-
more
And
degrading.
then I
If
want
I
to.
put horse shit on my body, that's degrading.
I'm gonna rub my body in horse
Yeah,
shit.
you should
and-
start sending back cum balloons.
And
That's
then
for
Yo.
the peace.
We just solved the North Korean crisis.
Yo, we are gonna be reuniting soon, thanks to my painting.
yeah.
balloons.
But really, so why are you so fascinated with sex?
Stop.
Just because it feels
Shut the
good?
fuck- We can't go back
No,
to this.
I'm just a, I'm just
No,
a, I'm a sexually aversive person, and she's a sexually indulgent person.
I've been even before starting comedy. I love talking about sex with friends. Like it
You-
was,
you-
it
you love
is
being
the
like,
topic that I really
his
like
dick was
talking
so
about.
small. He's such
Yeah,
a tiny penis.
Oh my god, how was his dick? Like always. I was
Really?
Well,
asking
you
us
heard that
to
here,
friends.
guys. If you fuck
then that's like
Minji,
a-
she'll tell everybody about it.
I'm trying
now
not
you
to.
know.
I'm
She'll
trying
show
not
them
to.
too. She'll put it on.
I will draw them, It's bad. But like I felt comfortable talking about it even when I was going to speak because in real life I feel comfortable about it.
Is like how's Korea like in general about sex? Very sexual place or no?
Less sexual. I mean, we fuck, but like it's not like we talk
Missionary
about it on public.
only.
It's not like Japan, right? is that
Like-
weird that I have that perception
I mean,
that Japanese
Koreans-
No,
people?
it's the
Koreans
it's the
also-
correct perception.
They're
They're
freaky,
like the
right?
populations. There's more adult diapers being sold than baby diapers. They're dying off. Like it's a 'cause
Japanese
they
people?
They don't fuck. Yeah, they don't fuck.
Because they're so like sex obsessed that like it kind of
No, it's quite the opposite. They're so sex repressed that their porn is like insane fucking
yeah,
shit.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
crazy porn, but they're not really fucking.
And they
Koreans-
don't fuck. Yeah, they're not, and they're inviting now. I think like you get like fuck visas to go to Japan because they need babies because no one is fucking in
Fuck
Japan.
visas,
Yeah.
damn. And we came to the U.S., bro. My parents.
Dude, I'm
fucked
about to
up.
be Genghis Khan, bro. I'm going to Japan.
Conquer
Yeah.
Japan.
I'm
But
going to
Koreans
Japan.
also watch Japanese porn.
Koreans
Half
watch
of the
Japanese
country
porn?
of Japan
Yeah.
is about to be my DNA. I'm about to turn Japan into a Jewish country, bro. I'm telling you right
Japan?
now. I'm going to turn that
Japan's
shit
gonna
into
be the next
Japan.
Israel.
Japan.
Japan.
That's awesome.
Now we're cooking.
That's a clip.
Yeah, clip it, Japan.
The Japanese.
Exactly.
But like sorry.
No, you're good.
That
You're good.
stunned Minji. Minji's recovering from.
Minji, I'm sorry if we have overwhelmed you.
It was very overwhelming. It's
Yeah,
been very
I
overwhelming.
really dug deep into your brain.
I was defeated by Roy about the dance, and then I talked so much about my campaigning,
I really am
and I'm like
fascinated
not
by that.
asking you guys any questions about your comedy.
Do you want to? Okay,
And
You
I've
can,
been
yeah,
like,
Go
we
ahead.
can totally.
overwhelmed.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
okay.
I'm sorry we
Buddy.
hijacked your pod
It's
and made it a
okay.
mess.
I'm not
This
gonna
is,
eat
no, but this is our weird.
bananas.
We are merchants of chaos.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. You did
Merchants of chaos that you've introduced.
No,
into
I
the-
kind of like knew this happening because it's my first time having more than one guest in the same pod.
I'm having a blast. I
I'm
think
sure
this
when
is a
she
great.
saw both of us walk in with sunglasses, she was like, "Oh fuck."
Now everyone around me is taking sunglasses.
How about
right
this?
now.
Well, how about this? The art of comedy is the art of being present with people in the moment
I love
and
that.
learning about them and making them laugh. How about that? So that's what we've been doing. This is about our art because we're making it happen right now. We're learning
This
about
is
each
the
other.
art.
We're
We're
heroes.
laughing. We said Japan. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
This is
That was
what
awesome.
comedy is, man. Comedy. We're just here doing. Well, not comedy, but I guess like. To me at least, comedy. I really like. It's like we're here, and we're just laughing.
I agree because comedy is so about like being present and relating with people and reacting to one another.
Torakyo,
Like a
No, that was
Japan Torakyo?
saying the capital of Japan.
Torakyo? How's Torak?
Torakyo.
What is
You're
Torah
still
related
on
to
Japan?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's time to move
we,
forward.
we cleared everything out and then now we are back in Japan.
No, we have to move. We have to
was
move on to this.
No. But
Yeah.
you were saying.
Oh no, like it's very different from art, like painting, because like yours, like it doesn't really capture that specific moment.
The thing is, though, is that people need to understand, like, the self-expression aspect of comedy obviously is, like, one element to it. But, like, there's an entire other layer of joke writing and joke performing that people don't really understand. Because, like...
What is the difference between joke writing and joke
So
performing?
joke writing is that you sit and you write out, like, this is what I want to say. Like, the punchline is this, this is that, right? Like... And it's like there's a lot of joke math, right? There's a lot of joke math where it's like one example of joke math is like the rule of threes, where you present a list of three, and then the third thing is like the surprise. Because like by the first two things set an expectation, the third thing sets a surprise, and then surprise. You know what I mean? Then it's like forming what you say in a way that's like surprise, surprise. You know what I mean? Like that's the writing. And then the performing aspect, I mean, it's timing, what your presence in the room, what's your persona, how are you perceived by the room, who do they think you are? And then there's like, and then there's riffing, and that's like a whole fucking different even. That's just like riffing, just like improv. Like, yeah.
Going back to about the formatting part, when I first heard Aldo's set, I thought it was like very well formatted.
Aldo is very well written jokes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aldo is like,
go.
I'm like, wow, that's like textbook jokes in the best way.
Aldo, your joke math is good.
Dude, honestly,
Yeah.
I know a lot of it comes from, like, when I started comedy, the first thing I ever did was I read How to Write Funny by Scott Dickers.
Oh, I read that book.
It's a great book.
Yeah.
And
I should read the book.
And I keep, so in the book, he talks about, like, the 12 ways to make a joke funny. It's not really stand-up, it's scribe, which is just writing. But it's like, but he gives you the 12 ways to make a joke funny. And
It's the 12 joke. It's the 12 types of joke.
Yeah, like
where it's
analogy, hyperbole, misdirection. And then, like, I remember I like broke it down and I like took a bunch of notes on it and I keep it on my wall. So when I'm stuck on a premise, I'll just go down every single one.
But wait,
until I realize what I'm trying to say.
Let's illustrate for Minji. So so analogy, right? So that would be a joke. Like,
Are you explaining analogies?
Yes.
I think I got it.
Let's just go down the list. So an analogy joke. An analogy joke would be like this. It'd be like this. This sandwich is so good. It's just like sucking Aldo's dick. That's how much I love it. See, and now, so what's another one? Hyperbole.
You might need to read the book again.
Hyperbole. Hyperbole. So a hyperbole would be, wow, sucking Aldo's dick could bring a dead person back to life. That's how good it is.
Thank you for using all
What's
the
another
dick
one?
references
What's another
for
one?
me. That is so
Misdirection?
relatable.
Character. Aldo's dick.
Hello, I'm Aldo's dick, and I love to be sucked by Roey.
Can I suck Aldo's dick? Yes, you may. I'm Aldo's dick. His name's Aldick, by the way.
Aldick. Oh, I'm Aldick.
I will read that book. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
I would love to. I want to be funny. I want to be so funny. It's my big desire.
I disagree. I was kind of surprised. I was like, Roey, are you gonna actually break down the book right now? But you should read the book. It's fucking cool. It's
I would
really.
love
It's just
to.
the 12 different types of jokes.
It's only 100 pages too, and you're Korean, so that's fast as fuck. It's like 2 seconds.
How's it
That took
really-
me like 3 months.
No, I'm a slow reader.
Really?
Really?
Well, you should have said that she went to Columbia. She graduated Columbia
yeah,
University.
But I still read very slow.
You're a bad. What were your strengths? What were you good at?
I think I'm better at writing
Being
than
Asian.
reading.
No.
Math.
Come on in.
I'm really good at math though. Seriously, I'm so good at it. Like I'm better than the fruit
I
salad.
think a lot of Asian people say that because like no one's going to call them out on it.
This has become.
Like I'm so proud. I'm like I always like, calculate tips so well.
I don't think this is supposed to be a racist podcast.
I'm just telling you the truth. I was the first person. Like I was first the best mather in my class.
You were a writer?
Mather.
Oh,
I was so good at it.
math.
I had a crush on my math teacher then, so I was like, I'm
Did
gonna
you fuck
be
your
so
math
good at-
teacher?
I'm not answering that.
Oh my
That's a
god.
yes.
She's like,
That's
but
a
I will
yes.
show you this
God.
painting.
Oh my god.
No, whose phone it just
That was
fell?
my phone.
Yeah.
That fell.
Okay.
Wait, oh my god. I can't believe Minji 100% absolutely with certainty.
Yo, no,
had sex
give me
with
nuts
a
for
math
that.
Actually, I
Yo,
read.
give me notes for that. Dude. That's badass as fuck.
What were
bro.
the chances?
I'm actually reading a book about.
Who's your math
He's
teacher?
written by Lenny
Who's your
Bruce.
math?
My math teacher is Lenny Bruce. Lenny Bruce, you guys know him?
Oh my god, she had sex with Lenny Bruce?
No, I'm reading his book.
Oh, I see.
And it's so good. I think it makes me feel like an asshole.
Wait,
Like
what's
in
his
my
book?
mind, I speak like an asshole.
What's his book?
It's called How to Talk Dirty and Influence People. And then he
Yo, are
says,
you-
Can't be the name of his book.
it is the name of the
Yo,
book.
okay, so this is just like, you have like a power complex?
Yeah, I do.
Yo,
I do.
oh my god. What kind of power do you want over people?
I
I'm
wanna-
not gonna lie.
I want to be overpowered by someone deeply, but I want to overpower them.
Me and Roey just start beating the shit out of her.
Dreams.
No. Wait. What was I gonna? Yo, so this book is basically just teaching you how to be a manipulator.
Honestly, yeah. And then like that book is really influencing me.
But why
As
do
in,
you
like,
want to
in my
manipulate
mind-
people?
In my mind, I would like I would say so many racist things in my mind than before. The book is very much influencing me.
And now you say it out loud.
I don't. I
Wait, what
try
do you mean
not
racist
to.
thoughts? Like, wait, hold on.
Give me a good one.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Why is the book making you racist?
Yeah.
So
Why is the
I've
book
been
making
reading
you
this book.
racist?
I've been reading this book, right? And then I traveled to Mexico over the weekend.
And you were like, ew.
A little bit.
Oh my God.
I-
what the fuck?
He's Mexican.
That was not okay, but
Whoa.
in this book makes me feel that way, and I'm like, I shouldn't feel that way, but like I am influenced
But
by
wait,
this
but what
person.
about the book?
Okay, yo,
what
yeah.
about the book made you?
Also, that's not exactly what I meant.
What
but
did
like,
the book say?
the
Minji,
book,
my family's from El Salvador. His family's from
Phil?
Mexico.
I am so
What
sorry.
did the
Oh
book
no,
say?
El Salvador's gross, but I'm
What did
pissed
the book
about Mexico.
say? What did the book say? We have to focus. What did it say?
The book is like, it's just about his life, and then he's like, I married a prostitute, and here are different ways.
But
to,
what did it say that influenced you?
I'm
That
not.
made you think about Mexico?
It was not really about Mexico. It was just like someone. I would be like walking down, and then he says so many terrible things about immigrants, and then like that kind of engraved, and I'm like, I am surprised that like these words are coming at me.
You're an immigrant.
Love you guys. Yes, I am. But like, it's the book that I'm being influenced. I am just accepting that it's being influenced, but like
I see.
But you don't like. Do you not like what it's doing to you? Because I wouldn't. If I was reading a book and like halfway through I'd probably not finish the book.
Yeah. you walk out on the street, you see like a black person, you're like, God,
Yeah, I'd go back inside and read some Dr. Seuss to cleanse my
you're
aura.
like,
I feel like it's some sort of like aspect perspective that I never had.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
of course.
So I kind of enjoy this influence.
Okay, but what pissed you off about Mexicans though? Because you never clarified that, and I'm just sitting here.
Nothing. Really nothing.
No, Minji, say it. Just say it.
Just
Minji,
say
I'm
it.
not gonna. This is a Mexican right here who's a comedian. If you ever had a racist thought about Mexicans, this is the one guy
this
who
is
was
a safe space.
This is the
This is time
one
and place.
guy
This is
who
safe
is
space
never
for
gonna
you.
care and is just open to hearing the thought.
Literally,
She just
I
goes
am,
off.
I
The
am
smell, the look.
I am being really honest right now. Like the way that how that EO came out is just like the way I'm just thinking about how his thoughts are reflecting on mine, not necessarily having absolute logic about.
This bitch is like Hillary Clinton. She will not straight up answer a question.
Minji's not
You are
answering
Hillary
the question. You
Clintoning
heard
us
it here.
right now.
You heard it here
I,
first.
Hillary
I am
Clintoning.
a diplomatic person.
Yeah, yo, I fucking
I
call
worked at
that
the UN.
diplomatic moves,
I do work
dude.
at.
For a
I used
girl-
to work
Don't
at the
answer that
UN.
question directly.
For a
you
girl that paints
fucking
with-
Slytherin.
For a girl that paints with cum, she sure hates wetbacks. Come on. All right, sorry.
That's so good. That's such a good joke.
That was good, right?
That's really
Yeah,
funny.
make that a clip. No one.
Yo, yeah.
Yo, I'm
For
a laugh
girl
track
that
that.
likes girl that makes jizz faces. She sure hates wetbacks.
Gracias todos. Okay,
Minji, you got to admit that was a good joke.
it was a good joke.
And you know what funny filter that used? Irony.
Wait a minute. I don't know what you just said. I think there's a commercial playing or something.
Oh, what did you do that for?
I was hoping it would be an air horn.
I'm gonna go pee. You guys carry. Go ahead. I'll be back.
But
Use the bottle,
yes,
dude. What are you doing?
I
Right?
So
enjoy
you
the
wanna,
book.
so
Just
you
pee
want to
on the floor.
overpower people, but you want to be overpowered. How does that work?
It never works. It's like this podcast.
Do you not think this is a great? I think this
It's
is
a great
very interesting. I
podcast.
think this is a very interesting.
I think it's really interesting.
We've dived
no,
into
like
a myriad of topics
because
that
I
I
gave
think.
up on power, and I'm like, let's roll this.
Yeah. Well, you
I
could
love
also
this.
give us. You could have given us.
But the
that.
thing
You
is,
could have-
like, I feel like the reason why I love comedy is that I am so disempowered in comedy
Mm-hmm.
because I am like not funny. That like it's the stage that the power that stage gives me. Let me reframe this. I like how challenging stand-up is for me.
Mm-hmm.
That like it disempowers me every single time, but there's like one powerful moment that keeps me going.
What's the powerful moment when you get a laugh?
Yeah, like a lot of laughs
Yeah.
at the times that I wanted to get laughs at.
Yeah.
It's like this is the laugh
So,
moment and people laugh.
I don't
and
understand.
I love
You
that.
have this paradox going on where you want power, but you also want no power. How does that work?
It's constant struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's and then
Back
that's
and forth.
but like
Minji, just tell us you're a femdom cum monster, and we'll accept you, bro. And we'll still,
That's literally what I'm.
and we'll
that's
love
what
you.
I'm-
We'll love you for what you are, bro.
yeah,
That's
I've
okay.
been fishing for that. I'm just fucking.
Minji's
Just
trying to
say it, Minji.
I am versatile.
Yes.
That's not what he.
No, that's
That
right.
was
No,
Hillary
no,
Clinton
that's
moment.
that's what the answer we wanted. But no, that's awesome.
So, yeah, about our comedy.
Yeah.
I'm
So
just
about our comedy.
Wait, you said you had questions, and I feel like we haven't done you did a question about how we started, and then we didn't come back to a question. Do you have another question?
I mean, although you came to New York just now, how do you feel about New York comedy scene?
Dude, New York comedy scene made me want to kill myself for a month. But then
Yep.
after that, I got past like just getting here, and I think it's because I moved and I was doing comedy here at the same time, so they both kind of that stress just overlapped. But like now, you know, I have Roey, I have tons of friends, and I'm having a good time. And I like New York a lot. It's a lot more interesting than Arizona for sure. Everything's brown there.
A lot of Korean teenagers want to try comedy.
Really?
Yeah, but like there's like no platform for that. I mean,
Damn.
I think that could be like a good business thing.
What?
Like
Comedy in Korea?
Comedy for teenagers.
what? There's
You
a
love power and teenagers.
Oh, I love money.
And by the way, she's not a pedophile.
I love money. You're adorable. I'm not a pedophile. But like the goal of my 30s is to make a lot of money. And I think business perspective, stand-up comedy has so much perspective in Korea. That's why I want
You're going to be like a K-pop style.
I'm going to be the corporate.
You're going to do that.
Yeah. I would love that.
So if you want to be funny, the first thing I would do is figure out joke math, and then the rest of it is just subjective taste.
Yo, what if they did a Don't Tell comedy right at the border of North Korea and South Korea?
Don't tell.
And then it's don't tell.
Yeah, don't tell.
Like the literally behind you is just fucking Kim Jong Un.
Yo, North Korean don't tell anybody or we'll kill you and your family.
I mean, if anything, comedy / art can make peace. It's powerful.
So do you think if you made a cum portrait of Kim Jong Un, do you think you guys would like chill out?
No, that's gonna start a war.
I don't understand this premise of why people think
You
comedy
have
can
to
bring
put
peace.
You have to put
What?
I don't understand. I don't understand why people think that comedy can bring peace. I really don't think that that's true.
I have brought a lot of anger with
I
my
think
comedy.
comedy
I think
brings
it's-
conversation.
Yeah, that's
that
good.
could
That's a
lead
better way.
to peace.
Yeah. I think that comedy inspires people to have fun. What I like about stand-up comedy is that I think that right now, especially because of phones, people are very stiff and people do not socialize like organically.
Yeah.
And it's very weird. And I think that stand-up comedy reminds people like, oh my God, your friend is right next to you. You should joke around with your friend.
Yeah.
And that's why I like it so much. Because
It's okay, not to name drop, but like
Yeah.
the online thing you were saying about like people are so stiff. I opened for this comedian and she warned me beforehand, and she even like did a really good job of like the way she busted them open. But she warned me, she's like, "Yo, my crowd is like chronically online gay weirdos on TikTok." And I went out and I did one joke that I always do, like one of my gay bits that I do all the time, and it was like you could tell like they haven't seen the sun in a while. Like
Yeah.
also like that those crowds, if you've ever performed for a crowd that's like really sourced straight from the internet of people that are just on the internet, they don't look at you. It's the weirdest thing. You're on stage and they like look down.
Wow.
yeah, no. So
I've noticed
there's
that.
a thing. It's called digital autism. It's spreading like wildfire. Whereas basically because people are on their phone so much, it's not a biological autism. It might develop into one, but like
But in comedy shows, people don't really do that.
symptomatic.
I haven't really seen it.
What seen
Well,
what?
you probably haven't performed in front of chronically online audiences, and in my opinion, those are the best.
'Cause-
I love them.
Well, they
Why?
like Chris Horns can be good because they're
Yeah.
also down for a lot because the internet's a weird place. But also most crowds are not like that because if you're at a comedy show, that's usually people that are willing to go do fun things. If that makes sense, like people who they're into nightlife and going to live events usually.
Yeah. I mean, what I wanted to talk about peace and comedy
yeah.
was that the art form itself is powerful. Not as in like because I used to do like boring tweets, and that's boring and then doesn't make any impact. But like something funny or like something that's like meaningful artistically, it speaks to people a lot more.
I think that definitely if
better.
something is funny, it makes people care about it. I think that being funny is a very powerful communicative tool because like if something is funny, you can make someone care about or open their mind to something in a way that I because it's like otherwise like you're not. I don't know. I think that being funny is very powerful. But I think it's weird that you're doing it because you're seeking the power.
The way you're saying all this about how powerful being funny is while you're holding your nuts is really adding
That's
to
a
the
power
effect.
move.
No, but
Comedy's a real fucking power move. Let me tell you.
no,
guys.
but
It's
really-
a real skill.
But
People
really-
fuck with me, bro.
But really, I think that the piece that comedy can bring, I don't think it's like a like between like conflict. I don't think it's like I think maybe it's like more internal, where it kind of like, hey man, lighten up, like have a good time. I think that people are life is so fucked up and people forget to laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just think that laughing and opening your heart to laughing it, because it's very important to make people laugh as a comedian, but also to laugh yourself and to have fun.
Yeah.
And these are the things that are important in life, because in my opinion, if you're just serious all the fucking time and you just have this miserable fucking existence, like that just sounds that sounds horrible. Like, oh, I'm so dedicated to my job. I have to be the best at
honestly,
tennis.
this is why I like hanging around with comedians, less so with visual artists or someone like I really.
Are they real grind setty?
It's like they take themselves so seriously sometimes that it just like cringes me.
Yeah, people take themselves so seriously in a way that it's fucking disgusting, honestly.
You kind of have to. I mean, an artist has to take themselves very seriously. You have to be like.
I guess therefore you just G's on the canvas and call it art. That's like how much take themselves so seriously.
But it's like the thing is about taking yourself seriously, and it's like, yeah, you do have to take yourself seriously, like to a
I
capacity.
think you gotta take your work seriously, but you shouldn't take yourself seriously.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
kinda how I look at it.
people like really think that their art fucking matters, but it's literally just a song. Like, get over yourself. There have been thousands and millions of songs. None, like, you know what I mean? Like, and all these musicians are like, oh, I'm so fucking
Nah,
deep
but
in shit.
like the baby
it's-
changed me.
The Baby is different. The Baby
Let's
is
go.
an
I live by
intergenerational
that.
talent.
Sometimes I don't feel like going out,
Yeah.
and I'm like, let's go.
Let's go.
And I go out,
I'm gonna go baby on baby.
and then I do.
yeah.
And I do
Yo,
go baby on
let's
baby.
go. And then we do
You
go
know
baby
the
on
baby, Minji?
no, just a baby?
The baby.
No, I don't
He's
know.
a rapper.
He's the best rapper of all time.
Yeah, he basically
He goes
yeah.
like this. Watch.
He invested in real
I'm
estate.
gonna go baby on baby. Let's go.
Oh, that was so adorable. That's a clip for me.
Oh,
That's a
really?
clip?
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
that's
baby
a
on
clip
baby.
for me.
That's
That's
the
adorable.
one part of this whole thing I would not like to
I love this. But I'm gonna start like closing the pod.
Okay.
But
Yeah, go for it.
how do you guys wanna share any of your thoughts on campaigning?
On cum painting,
Our thoughts on cum painting.
Mm-hmm.
You
frankly,
want to
it's
go first?
debaucherous.
Would you buy it?
No.
Aldo, how about you?
Hey, babe, can I buy a cum painting? Yeah, I'll buy a cum painting. Wait,
No, I'll
is it
present
am
to
I
you.
buying someone else's cum, or do I like bring you a cup of cum?
I can do that. I
Sometimes
take
it's the cum
commission work.
yellowy because it's mixed with pee.
Yo, I'll go halvesies with you on a cum painting.
How much is it?
Well, I'm saying we put like our
What if-
loads.
What if like you guys put both of your com on the same canvas, and then that's gonna be your like mark of your beautiful friendship?
You have to do it on a picture of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, it won't be gay. But it'll be us sucking Kim Jong Un's nipples.
Yeah, it's gonna be us.
And Minji collecting the semen under
Yeah,
her
and
in a little Korean bowl. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure there's something like that.
I'm sure there's a bowl that's uniquely Korean.
That's what I think.
Oh, that was a very simple image that just came across my mind. But I was gonna ask.
You did not just get turned on by me and Roey sucking off Kim Jong Un's tits,
I
did you?
got like I gotta use the restroom. Honestly, I'm like squirting. Shut up, guys.
Oh, do you do squirt paintings? Brings up another
I
question.
can do it right now. Okay. Roey, why should people know about you?
Why should people know about me? I'm like a nice and cool guy, I think. I have people's best
Who hates
interests in mind.
dancing?
Despite what
usually.
the last 59 minutes might have told you, Roey.
No, yeah. I don't know. I don't really think people should know about me. I hope that they do one day, but why? But you know, I'm gonna try my best to one day change the way people think and open people, not like change it to what I want it to be, but you know, open people's minds a little bit and open people's hearts one day. Not right now. Right now, I literally just go on stage and I make Jew jokes. But one day, I aspire to actually do something really amazing and beautiful.
Yeah. Aldo, how about you? Do you want to be?
Pause.
Aldo, do you want to be known?
You know, I think there's a healthy level. You know, I wouldn't want people to know me in like a Matt Rife, Kevin Hart regard. But if I could ride the train and sell out clubs in North Dakota, I'm chilling. That's about all I want. But you guys should know about me because
Aldo's a very talented young man.
that's what I was about to say.
Mhm.
I'm a very talented young man, and
I mean, that's why I
He
wanted
was
to
on
have you guys
the
on
last
podcast.
ever Just for Laughs.
I was on the last ever Just for Laughs. I closed it out.
Historic comedy festival. He was on the
Historic
last.
comedy festival. If you guys
Yeah.
didn't know about it,
They saw
Yeah.
all those act and they're like, we're letting this shit on. We need to end this forever.
that's
And then they
honestly how I
canceled the
felt when I
festival.
saw it shut down. My first thought was like, I'm so ass. I broke JFL. Fuck, dude. Yeah. They saw one of the unrepped new faces and we're like, that's it.
That's it, yeah. We're giving up. Comedy's dead.
No, but yeah, you should support me. Campana is my Instagram. I thought I'd throw it out there.
Also, comedy is dead. All these people are soulless hacks. Fuck all of them.
That is a perfect note to end this podcast. And thank you guys so much for coming on.
Yeah,
Thank you, Minji.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Minji. I
Thank you.
had a blast. Thank you so much.
Don't forget to
Fun.
clap. You got to clap to make sure everyone knows. it's over.
Don't do that to me.